Alicia Lush, and I'm back to y'all with another lit video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Bam! What's up, y'all? What's up? What's going on, y'all? So y'all already know what's going on. Y'all see what I got right here, right now? Some blue crabs, but not just no ordinary blue crabs. Y'all see I got some little garlic blue crabs going on. Yes, a little bit of garlic blue crabs, not too much, you know. Y'all, we finna get straight into these blue crabs, okay? Because your girl is hungry, okay? So let me just get adjusted real quick. Get myself right. We finna take this shot right here that I already got prepared. And we about to get straight into these crabs. So I hope y'all ready. Hope y'all got some seafood. All right, so let's get right into it. Cheers to y'all. Cheers. Okay, let's get straight into this shot. That was really good. Just a little vodka, nothing too much, you know. But how y'all doing today? Hope y'all doing well today. Hope y'all day is going good. Let's go ahead and just get straight into our crabs, and then we're gonna pour up our little drink that we got, you know. But yeah, y'all, take a look at that. Ooh, nice garlic crab. Go ahead and break that. But how y'all doing today? Hope y'all day going good, going well. Y'all, it's something about that garlic. Y'all. It's something about that garlic that be on these crabs. Like, it's just amazing. I got my bag down there on the floor, y'all, so your girl prepared. Look at that. Okay, I'm back. Y'all, I had to get my garlic butter. It ain't a lot in there. Y'all probably can't see it, child, but just know it's in there. Get my lettuce back right. But yeah, y'all, so. Ooh. That's it. Ooh. Ooh. I hope y'all got some seafood, some crabs or something like that. You know? What? So y'all, let's finish off our story time. Percy Jackson. Let me greet guys. So what we left off at on our story time was basically, I'm gonna just summarize it up for people that didn't. Matter of fact, if you don't know what's going on, you need to go back and watch my other previous mukbang. My very last, the one before my very last seafood mukbang. And I'm telling the story in that one, but I'm going to just sum it up for y'all just a little bit just so you can catch on. You know, look out for y'all. Look out. So basically what we're dealing with is a dad. We had a dad. He always wanted to have a son because he wanted his son to take over his kingdom one day. All he ever had was a daughter. So basically he went to the witch one day, and he found out that he couldn't have a son. She told him he could never have a son, but his daughter would have a son. and his daughter's son would betray him and take over his kingdom. So basically, he stormed back to the castle, got pissed off at his daughter, basically took her down to the dungeon, and just to let her, she was clueless, didn't know what the heck was going on. She's like, Father, I never betrayed you. What are you so upset for? He said, yes, you would betray me. Basically, threw her down in the dungeon. Long story short, she was left in the dungeon to rot. And she was only free in her bread and water for 2 months. So yeah. That sums it up so far. Hold on. I ain't done. So, basically, she called upon a god that she had pretty much known when she was like about 15, 16. But basically, she was very, closed in. She could never have a boyfriend. Her dad didn't allow it. He was the king of all kings. The Almighty, He just didn't allow his daughter to date. Ooh, I spit that shell out. It's okay. It's my food. But anyways, y'all. So basically, she was just real sheltered, grown up. And never could have a boyfriend. But she remembered this one god. I forgot what I named him in the previous story, but I'm just making these names up as I go. So, y'all look at this claw. Hold on, I gotta get this. Ooh. Y'all can't see it. Look at that. But my bad, y'all. So, long story short, she was left in a dungeon to rot. Her dad didn't forget about it, but he was feeding her bread and water. So she called upon this one god that she had met but turned him down because she couldn't date. But she always knew that she could call upon him because he was the Almighty God too. So basically, they got out he pretty much got her out the castle by snapping stuff down and got them out the castle. It's more detailed in the last mukbang, so go watch it. But anyways, they out the castle now, y'all. And they're basically in the woods right now, staring at each other. They smile and they shoot. They wisp off to the castle. That Ro. Now Ro is the guy that just saved the daughter. Her name is Anne. Okay. It's so good, y'all. It's so good. Now, so they get to the castle, y'all. When they get to the castle, basically they just living a good luxury life. Long story short, they living a good luxury life for at least 2 days. But Ro, he just knows that he could have a son because he's the Almighty God. He's the Almighty King. He feel like he just got so much power. Even over the dad, So basically what he did was they had some kids. Now the first set of kids that they had, now these kids, the first set they had, it was triplets. These sets of triplets was known as the word ugly. Now this was way, way, way back in the day. BC, AD, BC times, ancient times. So the words was still getting made up, Look at that. They were still making words up. And these 3 children was known as the word ugly. Okay? I mean ugly. Each one of them had one eye in the middle of their forehead. They was real big and bulky with one item of their forehead. And they could never stop sweating with hairy big necks and everything like that. Even the daughter had a hairy big neck. It was really crazy. Woo! Ro took one look at them kids. He said, these is not my children. These is not my children. And said, yes, they are. These are your kids. She didn't care. A mother loves and nothing like it. So basically, he said, no, I'm the king of all kings. These are not my kids. These kids are ugly. So he stormed down to the dungeon, which he had a big dungeon. Got changed paired, threw all three of the kids down the dungeon. It was so sad. The kids howling. Now, mind you, they're not normal kids. Won't know what these kids was. They was made of something. They was just different. But Ro ain't having it. He threw all three of his kids down the dungeon. And Anne just screaming, no. She just so mad. Howling in the background. Just dragging, hanging on to Ro robe as he got all three of the kids, shoving them down. Just got him down the blanket, but just got him down, trying to get him down to the dungeon. He wasn't having it. The kids was babies, and he still was gonna put chains around their bellies in the dungeon, and just dragging along on Ro robe down in the basement, screaming, no, let my kids go. Mind you, she just gave birth, literally upstairs in the bedroom. Oh, excuse me. So she bloody and everything. Like, he didn't care though. He didn't care. He just wanted to get rid of the kids. He didn't want to see them because he was disappointed. Nothing like some good lettuce. But y'all, so y'all, today's drink, pause. Oh, can y'all see? We have a very fancy apple juice, very cute. You see that? Sparkling apple juice, yes. Ooh, let's get that open. Hold on. Use this napkin. Ooh. And I have my cute little fancy cup, y'all, so let's pour that up. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that's really good. Let's pour a little bit more. Oh, so good. All right. Oh, feel that shot, y'all. But yeah. So anyways, let's get back to the story, you guys. Oh, I'm gonna wipe my hands a little bit. Oh, shoot. But anyways, yeah, y'all. So he basically locked the babies down in the dungeon, and Anne couldn't do nothing about it. He said, I am the king of all kings. There is nothing you can do about it. And there was nothing that Anne could do about it. She cried and she wailed and she screamed and she cried and she wailed and she screamed and she cried for the next 5 days. In her room, in her room, by herself, Ro was gone. Their relationship and marriage was falling apart. It was horrible. It was horrible, y'all. Ow! I poked myself. Their relationship was falling apart. Ro would stay out all night. He didn't care. He didn't care about relationship. He didn't care. He would stay out. Ooh, hold on, y'all. God damn it. We're gonna let that one stay down there. That was a big one too, y'all. Okay, let's try it again. Okay. It's okay. Yeah, that was a big one. But anyway. So Ro would stay out all night long. He didn't care. He did not care. Okay. That stressed Ro out. And he had, after his wife, yeah, they got married. After his wife had them first triplets, he was stressed out, so he would stay out, he would gamble. He would do anything just to get away. It was crazy, y'all. It was so crazy. Their relationship was falling apart. So Anne, she knew that Ro wanted a son really bad too, because he was just like her dad. He was the god of all. It was a mighty God too. He wanted someone to take over his kingdom as well one day. So he wanted a son. So Anne just figured, like, maybe if I have another set of triplets, if I have more kids, it'll bring our relationship back together. What y'all think? No. Guess what? Cheers. Cheers to you guys. That's really good, y'all. But guess what? Ro wasn't gonna turn down his wife. So when they got back to the house, you know, they had kids. They did the do. And they had another set of kids. Now these 3 kids, they was lucky enough to have triplets again. Cause mind you, Ro was almighty. He could do anything. But when it came to creation of children, he had no control over that. Of how they was looking. Guess how they came out looking? They came out with 3 heads. Each one of them had 3 heads. 1, 2, and 1 in the middle. Just like that. I kid you not. That's how it went. It was crazy, y'all. They had 3 heads. Each had a head. And each had 3 heads. And Ro looked at them churn. He said, "This is not my turn. I am the almighty king of all kings. This is not my turn. I do not have kids like this." He just could not get it together. He just kept having bad luck turn. It just didn't work for him. So guess what happened? He took all 3 of them churn. It's so good, y'all. He took all 3 of them churn. Guess what he did? Locked them in the dungeon. He said, "Oh, these ain't my turn. These is not my turn." Took them down, locked them right in the dungeon. Put some sauce on this one. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Got a little good there. Okay, y'all, don't rush me now. But y'all, so Roland having me, he locked all three of them children down the dungeon too. Mm-hmm. He did that. And screamed and wailed and screamed and cried and wailed and screamed and cried. She was not having it. She was pissed. Y'all. She was pissed. When I tell you that Anne was pissed that he had took her second set of triplets and locked them down the dungeon. These are my kids. I am the king of all kings, and I will not have kids in the public like this. He did not want it. He was not having it. Even though he already had a son, he had 2 sons out of each set of triplets, y'all. Literally, he had 2 sets. He didn't want those sons though because they was ugly. It was horrible, y'all. It was horrible. Y'all. He left those kids down there for so long. So long. To the point where they wasn't that old, but they was old enough to talk. And they was old enough to know what was going on. So I would say they was like 8 or 9. And they wasn't that far apart. They was like 9 months apart. By the time they got like 8 or 9, they was already savages. They've been living down there, but they still had power. They still had strength to do stuff. Even though they had just been eating bread and water that their father was giving them, their mother could never get to him. He was that powerful. She could just never get down there, but they still had strength. That was just where they come from. Because they was born from an almighty God. And king. At least he thought he was. Twisted, right? But child, he thought he was all that. So while he's just sitting there running in the streets, and they had to hear. Anne had it up to here with him taking her kids. She wanted to make their relationship better, but nothing seemed to work. Nothing seemed to work with Ro. He just did not seem to get right. He did not want to accept their kids. Just nothing seemed to be right with him. He wanted the perfect kids. And it just could not seem to happen. And Anne just was tired. Her body was tired. Her mind, her heart, her soul was tired. So she went down to that dungeon one day. She found... oh, I thought something burnt, y'all. Excuse me. She found Ro's almighty sword and cut the chains off the dungeon one day while he was asleep at a friend's house because he was drunk, passed out. She had enough time to do it. So, because she knew what was going on, because that's what he had already been doing all the time, she knew she had time. And he wouldn't be home till late. So she went down to the dungeon, cut all the chains off of her kids, got them upstairs to the den. She said, kids, wait here. She literally turned around, got a magic saw that she had, and swiped it a couple times, like, I don't know what kind of saw it was. Don't ask me. This was ancient times, child. I don't know. And made a curved knife. It went just like this. It was a curved knife with a hook on it. She looked at her kids and pointed each one out. Which one of you will be the one to kill your father? Anne had it up to here. She was over it. She was just ready to do roll. She wanted to take him out. And she just wanted to live happy as the queen of the kingdom. And then have her son become the king. Because she knew that they was capable and they had a lot of strength. Just like him. So they was so nervous and timid when it came to stuff like that. Because they had never had to face anyone before. You know. They was always under... They had always been in a dungeon. They're not used to people. No, Better yet, they mother. So they used to they used to say mother because that's where they come from. But it took a little minute for them to start talking. You know, because they don't see her like that. They was down in the dungeon. But anyways, it took a minute for one to step up. She had named one. The name was Bill. Now Bill was timid. Was really, really timid. But he stepped up. And he said, I'll do it. The other brother said, no, you will not kill our father. We will not. I don't care what he's done. You will not do it. The mother said, forget that. Your dad has betrayed us. Your dad has did this and done that to us. Your dad does not care about you. He threw you down the dungeon into the rot. You will do it. The other brother stepped back. So scared, like trembling in their little slippers that their mom had gave them for their feet. Because mind you, their feet had blisters all over it. Excuse me. From them being down in the dungeon on concrete floors. So, we need more apple juice. So, she said, you will do it. You will do it. You will do this for your mother. She was not having it. And she told them they will do it. So the other brother stepped back. They thought about it. And they stood there. And the other one, Bill, he said, yes, mother, I will do it. He was the smallest of the bunch. He was the smallest little ugly little thing. He was so little ugly little thing. He was the one with the one, he had a little eye in the middle of his forehead. His other two brothers, his other brother had the two brothers had the three little heads. Because I say he had two sons. Yeah, he had two sons. Yeah, so, you know, it was three sons because two of them had the three heads and then one of them had the one eye. So the other two brothers with the three heads stepped back and just watched while the other little brother, smallest of the bunch, he said, yes, mother, I will do it. I will do it for you. Because he was so small, but he had that big man syndrome, y'all. He was ready for anything. His mother turned around with that hook and said, yes, son, yes, yes, yes. You're just like me. Power, strength. And she took him and they went in the other room. The other kids stood there and they had to wait. She said, wait here. She had to take him in the other room. She said, come on, son. Let's do this. Let's go and get prepared. She gave him a black robe. She got a black robe and they went in the other room with the two knives and they had to practice because he had never used the weapon before. And that was it for that little episode right there, okay? So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned, okay? To be continued, you guys. Your girl is full, y'all. I done ate most of my crabs. Y'all, I gave y'all a good little story time today. And it was pretty long too. What y'all think? Did I do good? That was to be continued, y'all. The dad is pretty much still out in the streets at his friend's house right now. So they pretty much finna get the plan together is what their mom and the son is doing in the other room. So yeah, y'all stay tuned for the rest of the story time and the more lit content, okay? Because y'all know your girl coming with the bangers. Y'all already know, okay? So that's the end of this video. This seafood was so good, y'all. My apple juice was amazing. I don't want to eat too much butter sauce because, you know, your girl ate seafood the other day. You know, I eat a lot of seafood. Y'all already know how it goes, so maybe I'll do it without the butter sauce next time, you know. But anyways, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you are a new subscriber, thanks for subscribing. And I'm sorry, y'all. The shot. But if you are a new subscriber, thanks for coming over and subscribing. If you are already an existing subscriber, thanks for staying here and watching your girl and supporting your girl. I love y'all so much. Hope y'all had a good day, a good night, or whatever y'all may be doing. Keep enjoying your day, and I will see y'all in the next video, y'all. I'm tired. It's been a long day, honey. I went to work and did all types of things today, like cook dinner and just all types of things, y'all. Your girl is tired, honey. Getting tongue twisted, and tongue tied. Look at me. But I'm finna go hop off this thing. Hit that subscribe button if you are new, and that little notification bell, y'all. I will see y'all in the next video because I'm finna ramble and keep talking like I always do. Stay tuned for more lit content and more lit story times. And I will see y'all later. Bye. Y'all already know. Peace.